When somebody speaks a language, we translate into our mother tongue to understand. Please stop doing that from today. When you listen to English, please listen and understand only English, not a translated version of English. Will you try this? Second point, listening. When we listen to anything, we listen only for the meaning. We don't listen for language. When I'm talking to you, all of you are listening to the points which I'm making. How is English important? How to listen. You are able to understand the meaning, but meaning is not important for improvement. For improvement, what is important is language. What we require is language. When we listen for the first time, only meaning comes. You know, when I'm speaking to you, only meaning becomes clear. So when you are practicing listening, please listen to the same passage again and again and again. Same passage, not different one. Some speeches, you have so many speeches here. Listen to those speeches if they are in English again and again and again till it becomes a part of your memory. God has given us, you know, a supercomputer. It is called the head-top computer. Not desktop, not, you know, laptop, but head-top. Free computer, you don't have to pay any money. It is there. How much space is inside? Endless GB, I can't count. Not 30 gigabytes, 50 gigabytes, endless gigabyte space. In that space, there are many files which you can create for English. Now you plus start creating some files for English. English listening, you keep one file named English listening. Listen every day and store it in your mind by listening again and again. These days, we have so much technology. You know, 10 years back, we didn't have so much. Now you can record anything which you hear, which is good. All of you have your cell phones. Record it, listen to it 10 times. You know, today when I go to my MA class, you know how high-tech Osmania has become. As soon as I enter my class, 20 phones are kept on the table. My lecture, they record, they go home, and they listen. They listen 10 times, and they write the exam. This is how high-tech helps us to learn language. Whenever you listen to good English, record it in your cell phone. If you are recording songs, please record some English songs. The best way of learning a language is by learning rhythm. Keep by hurting. You know, many of you participate in Antakshari. When you don't know Hindi, they sing. My students sing 500 Hindi songs from memory. They don't know Hindi. How did they learn? That is how English is learned. It is called as learning by imitation. Do you know what imitation means? To do what somebody else is doing. You know, suppose on the road, one fellow goes selling plantains, saying, "What does a small child do in the same voice, same tone?" The small child repeats because the child is learning to speak. Now we should become like those children. We should imitate good English whenever we listen. So, I gave you 2 points about listening. One is listening to good, correct English. The second is listening to the same passage again and again and again. This you have to do every day. Can you do that? Only few can do. Every day you have to listen, you know. Now you have put up Swami Vivekananda 150 years. If you go to Ram Krishna Mat, you will get some CDs, you know, Vivekananda's speeches and all. You buy one CD, 20 rupees or 40 rupees, that is enough for 6 months. You don't have to buy anything else. That 1-hour CD, You listen only 5 minutes every day, but 5 minutes you listen for 10 times or 20 times. Same 5 minutes till that excellent English becomes a part of your memory. Language is learned by imitation. So, listening for meaning, that is language, not only for content. And listening repeatedly, these two things, if you do, then your source of English is developing.